Hi guys, and thanks for watching my first Fuse for Switch video. You may have seen my video on Puck Puck, which is a game I made just after finishing university, and I haven't really done any programming or games development in a long time, and I wanted to pick up Fuse for Switch as it was recommended by the Oliver twins when I spoke to them over on the Retro Game Revival live stream. Now, Fuse for Switch is a really good package, definitely recommend going and checking it out. Check out Fuse Arena to learn a bit more about it. But in short, you can write your own code to write your own games, but you can also download other people's games and get to play them. So even if you're not into coding and you don't want to make your own games, you can download other people's and get to play them. And it's been really good fun checking out other people's content and seeing how things have been made. So what I'm about to show you is just my first attempt at writing my own game from scratch, which is actually a first for me. When I did games before, it was often tutorials, or I'd start off with a bit of a template, or I'd take some existing code and build on it. This is from scratch, line one, just wrote the full program. So I'll have a quick look at that in a moment. First, I want to make a few quick announcements. I am now an admin on the Retro Game Revival Facebook group. The group has moved, and I've put a link in the description. So come along and join the group and get involved in the retro gaming community. There's loads of really good people on there sharing their content and just talking about retro games, which is great. I'm also now a full-time panel member over on the Retro Gaming Revival live streams. So go join the Facebook group, check out the YouTube and subscribe, and all of the live streams and also podcasts. So if podcasts your thing, check out the link as well for where to view all the podcasts. Well, let's go and have a look at my first Fuse for Switch game, Rock, Paper, Scissors. Right, so here is the home screen for Fuse. I won't go into an overview of Fuse too much because there are already other videos online you can view on YouTube that show you what Fuse can do and how to use it. I'm just going to show you a few basic things on there. So this is where you can start your own project. So here's my project. It's Rock, Paper, Scissors by Triangleface, and it's a basic Rock, Paper, Scissors game. And that's all it is. But once you you can go into programs. Once you've done the program, you can share it. You've got the different projects on here. So here's some projects. I've downloaded a few of other people's that I saw on some streams that look pretty good. I've also got my basic ones: variables, using the screen, if statements, arrays. This is like the hello world. I will show you this very quickly. That's your first program. Loop, set the ink size, set the text size, prints it, says hello world. So this is printing at random locations, random text size, random colours, and repeat. So we got, there you go. That is hello world. So you've got a few things like that get you started. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at my first proper program, which was Rock, Paper, Scissors. So I'll show you the code. We'll have a quick look. So I'm using variables and arrays. Now, some of you may think this looks very simple. To some of you, it may look very, very confusing. I'm trying to learn about how to use arrays. So one of them I have done as a variable, which is just a counter. I've then done an array which contains 3 arrays because it counts as 0 as 1. So that's why I've got 2 of them: rock, paper, and scissors. You've got all the outcomes. Now I could really refer back to the same one for it to draw, but just to really make it a bit easier for me to write down, I just did all of the outcomes in order. That's why I've got it to draw twice. So I've just got rock versus rock, rock versus paper, rock versus scissors, and so on, and then going through down. So the text size, text colour. This is where you can actually then input information. So I could, Fuse is very powerful. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. I just haven't learned how to yet. So what I would normally do is maybe just have like an image where you select from a menu, the symbol of rock, paper, scissors. But for this, I've just gone for inputting an answer because there's a tutorial that shows you how to do that. So input, and the question is rock, paper, or scissors. Then it checks if your answer is rock or is paper or is scissors, and it sets the count accordingly. Then end if the count is 0, which means you've not entered any of those, it will then just display an error saying please enter rock, paper, scissors only, lowercase, press plus to close. Now I could probably end the program there. Wasn't really sure how to do that, so I just slept it for 1,000. So it pauses for a really long time, hoping that the person playing it would actually just press plus to get out of it. So again, that's just me being a novice, but that's how I do it there. And that ends the if statement. So if statements are very basic, really. It's how if statements work in real life. If you do this, then this will be the outcome. Else, this will be the outcome. Like, I'm going to the shops to buy eggs. If they have eggs, I'll buy them. Else, I'll go home without any eggs. So then you update the screen. So it says rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And you can see here that's the \n is to form a new line. You might have seen a few of those already. And then it has, if count is 1, you've chosen rock. If count is 2, you've chosen paper. If 3, you've chosen scissors. Then it will show what the computer has chosen. And then it will print, it says there, number equals random 3. So it prints that variable, computer hand, whatever number's been selected, and then new line update. So at that point, it should have selected and again, when we go back to the top, that CH array actually has the word rock, paper, or scissors. So when I'm printing that CH here, it will actually print the word rock, paper, or scissors. And this is where it gets got a bit more complicated. This is probably the bit I struggle with getting to work the most. But if the count is exactly 0, so equals 1, sorry, not 0, 1. If it's exactly 1 and the number is 0, then it prints outcome 0. 1 and 1, then outcome 1, 1 and 2, then outcome 2, and so on. 2 and 0, outcome 3. So that should be all the different outcomes until you've been through all 9 outcomes. Of course, one of them is actually outcome 0. So that's why some things count from 1 and some things count from 0. So there's the 9 different outcomes of a game of rock, paper, scissors. And then it ends. So let's take a quick look. So, rock, paper, or scissors. I can enter rock. Enter rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You have chosen rock. The computer has chosen paper. Paper beats rock, you lose. There you go, and then that's the program, and it will end. Let's do another go. Let's go paper this time. Paper. So you can, so the good thing about this, you can do it in the handheld and you can do it docked. So I'm doing it docked at the moment to record it. I've coded most of this on the handheld and just using the touchscreen. But you can actually put a USB keyboard into a docked switch, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that until I started looking into this. Oh, paper. It's a draw. Let's see, it'd be nice to actually win one. Let's just see what happens if I put in nonsense. So, put in nonsense. Please enter rock, paper, scissors only, lowercase. Press plus to close, which I shall do. Right, let's see if I can finally win a game of rock, paper, scissors. Let's see. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, what have I done there? I think I pressed the exit button by mistake. Scissors. Right, I'm feeling good about this one. Feeling good about scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You have chosen scissors. The computer has chosen rock. Hooray! Rock beats scissors. Oh no, rock beats scissors, doesn't it? Because of rock, blunt, scissors. It's paper I wanted. There I am, celebrating too early. Wrote a whole spent days writing a program about rock, paper, scissors. And I forget what does what. What an idiot. Right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You've chosen rock. Come on. Computer chosen scissors. Rock. Ah, it's a draw. This is harder than real rock, paper, scissors. Okay, I would love to end this video with me winning rock, paper, scissors. I could just keep choosing rock, like Bart does. Good old rock, nothing beats that. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You've chosen paper. Computer has chosen. My goodness. Well, you get the gist. It's not the most exciting program in the world. I'm hoping I will be able to do some more interesting stuff to show you guys. I'll put the share code in the description as well. So if you do want to actually download this and have a go, or just have a look at the code, perhaps try and turn it into something else. You've chosen rock, the computer's chosen scissors. Rock beats scissors, you win! Hooray, I finally won a rock, paper, scissors game. Fantastic. Let's see, where do I find the share code? I think it's here. Share. My shared programs. So you can see the idea is 5F37 3MN6ST. And you can see there's a few games in Showcase. If you go into the programs, there's a bunch of stuff on here. You can have a look at. These are my own projects. But if I go back to, there you go, Fast Food Dizzy, author Andrew Oliver. Let's have a quick look at that. I'll show you what that is. This is going to be way more lines of code. Way more lines of code than rock, paper, scissors. But you may not be interested in looking at all of that. You might as well go and actually see how the game runs. Fast Food Dizzy. So for the price, I mean, I think this was £12. I bought it off the Nintendo eStore when it was 50% off, so I got it for £6. So £6, all this content, I just thought it was an absolute bargain. And the amount of support and the amount of tutorials and stuff you can view online is great. So do go check out Fuse Arena and the guys over there. Checked out a couple of live streams they've done, which is why I've got some code for some other games, because they'll play a game and chat about it, and then you can get the download code for it. So it's definitely a big win for me. I'm absolutely loving Fuse. Yeah, hopefully I will do some more Fuse games, hopefully with sprites and everything. Let's actually hope we get a more interesting game in the future with rock, paper, scissors. But it's a start. This is just a start. We'll see how we go from there. Well, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed just having a little look under the hood of a rock, paper, scissors game. And I will hopefully speak to you guys again soon.